Oh, yes, much more tribalistic than I used to be before. Because, like I said, when they gave out the judges, you all knew I was very, very vocal. I said we do not want politics in this game. And for those of you who know, I came out and I told Victor Navo, I said, you want to bring politics in this game. We want to enjoy this game. Fortunately, or rather unfortunately, it's less than 2 weeks and we're seeing politics in the game. When I say politics, according to the results read at the AYV Housemate, Alice won. But immediately, Alice won, in which AYV went to TikTok, Julie won. Tremendously far from what Alice won. So that tells you that there is some hanky-panky game playing. There is some hanky-panky game playing. And for those of you who know, these sort of things are not my thing. I do not like to indulge myself in these petty things. But one thing that I do not like is advantage. I do not like to see people being bullied. Because I have been bullied too. And I do know the effect of bullying. We also, when Julie came out, that she wanted to become a part of Big Sister and Housemate. We saw because she used a particular town name affiliated with a footballer. No, let me be candid. She used Musa Tombo as a stepping stone to get what she wants. We all saw the backlash she got from an illiterate idiot. Yes, I say illiterate idiots. In as much as education is paramount, but some people do not have moral concepts. And that is who Hawa is. She does not have moral concept. And it pains me when I see people who are educated, people who have traveled in this diaspora, people who are open, who claim to be open, want to back stupidity of that caliber. Because it is pure stupidity of that caliber. There are so many black women today, not only black, white, Asians, who have named their children Obama, Barack Obama. It's not because they wanted to name their child that way, but it is because they want to be a part of history. That was why some people who never knew Barack Obama named their children Barack Obama. Some people, the day that a black man came out and said, I want to be a president, they had children on that day. They named their kids Barack Obama. Some people, during the time of his presidency, in which they never thought they would see a black man ruling the great United States. They named their children Barack Obama. When we were younger, the late Musa Tombo, for those of you who know him, you know his style. We, as young girls, young ladies, we honor him by his style. But it's such a tragedy for Julie to want to honor somebody and his wife became an obstacle to the point of self-destruction because A, she never destroyed Julie. She only destroyed herself. She only told us how insecure she is. That is exactly what she did. She told us she is not somebody who has a vision. And let me tell you people, if you do not have a vision, you will never have a mission. In life, it is about visualizing, which we call daydreaming. You have to dream about big things before you'll be able to walk towards big things. If you have a blank mind, you have a micropic mind, you have a small mind, then you will not think outside the box. The way the world is today, you have to think outside the box. You have to. In this blue app, we are seeing millionaires. Yes, millionaires. People who never attended college. People who never... Cora is an example. An example. In this blue app, she's a millionaire. So many people donating to her. Because why? They have sympathy for her story. So many people donating to her. Because why? They are connected to her. You know, when I look at Sierra Leoneans, some of us, we are so dumb. Honestly, Sierra Leone, we have so many talents. But we have so much hatred among ourselves. We could just not collaborate among ourselves. We are so greedy among ourselves. We admire ourselves from far away distance, but not within ourselves. We are living in a strange world, a pathetic world. It's for real. As I am here talking now, on this my YouTube, how many Sierra Leoneans do I have here? But you can, it's so funny when I'm not on Facebook, some of them can inbox me. I cannot hear you on Facebook, but I've been telling them I'm on YouTube. How many of them are here? How many of them are supporting me here? How many of them are liking? How many of them come and share? How many of them hit the notification pad? Say, oh, when Casada Kitchen come? But then they want to go in my inbox. I've not heard from you for 2 weeks. Are you okay? They want to hear the good things. They want to listen to the good things. But we are not here to support each other. In this my YouTube, I gave my Sunday in review yesterday. Only yesterday. Today I have seen changes in the government. Yes, only yesterday I gave my weekend in review. Some of the things I spoke about, I saw the government making changes today. To tell you that some people are watching me, but how many of you are sharing to know? You're not. But you prefer to go to other people and share their story. But anyway, let me come back to big sister, a housemate. You know, to tell you the truth, this is the worst housemate series that we're going to have. And like I said, when this whole thing started, some of the judges are not to my taste. From the inception, I knew there was going to be deception. And one thing I have come to understand is that these people, hold on a minute, please. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. Like I said, within this, this gave me away, then the place now, this big housemate. We all know that before they went to the house, before they went into the house, we all see the animosity against Julie. And we all see that because of the people were drawn to Julie. Even during the time of selecting who and who should into the house, during the time of selecting who should go into the house, we also say, so many things happen to Julie in America here, connected with the hatred from even in own baby daddy, in papa, in husband, in girlfriend, in husband and Hawa, where Hawa can get connected to Julie in husband. You know, it was a whole lot of mess on Julie inside. And when you look at Julie is just 30 years or 30 something. Ina wey don born pikin, come when they want cause we, they can say you not born. Just imagine you get for deal with 6 pikin, let's say 5, because the same man where he bring can America, according to, if Ina will be listen to the girlfriend and the auntie wey bin go na Hawa in station, the auntie wey bin don know Julie for 9 years. That na the time wey Julie bin dey suffer with him pikin dem. This auntie wey bin don know Julie for 9 years, wey e know wey Julie go Africa go bring im husband come. The man no know the system in America. Oh. The man no sabi the system in America. But in a way the America, in a know the system. that auntie dey show the boy way he go embarrass Julie to the point that Julie will bring the man come. He make the boy record when Julie dey beat him own pikin out of anger, out of frustration, we do not know. This same man when Julie bring Canada this country, when Julie give paper, this same man na him call police for Julie. When he go na court, this same man go pull that video when Julie dey beat him pikin out of anger or whatever. E na listen good o. E make dem take the pikin at Julian, then give am. E no left there. E make Julie dey pay her child support for the pikin. But look, I talk to Ina, me brother and me, and I can always think outside the box. We all hear Julie's story. Ikana awana to channel talker. It talk away almost say Ikana ya. If pikin kana ya 11 year. Isa America ya. A born pikin at 14 year, 15 year. You know what in that one they mean? That one they mean for say a mama we born am been dey work too much. And because im mama been dey work too much, she was neglected. Not in a bad way. 100% respect for im mama. We born am. Because I tell you one thing. Africa, not to America. In Africa, you are liable for go to your party. Especially when they tender age the day. When they can just come out Africa, they want become so much Americans. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Now only the grace of God and a loving parents. But America, get one secret. You get for go work. America, you don't pick nothing a gone. You not tell me if I lie. America not good for single parents. You not tell me if I lie. You have to go to work. You have to. If you not work, you not go able for put a shelter over your head. My people, some of you now waiting and they telling about America, not to true. Not so true. If you see Mama Kanaya, especially single mother, where you can at this country, with sort of 1 or 2 pikin, you get for go work. Me sister them, me brother them, it not easy. If you not get good people there around you, we get gun at the hearts, you dey work, you no go get nothing for yourself. Me people them, when you don't pay your rent, you don't pay your light bill, you don't pay your water bill, where you get picking them. So man can say government they give you food. Government they give you eat, but government they give you soup. Government they give you eat, but government they give you toilet paper. Wetin government they give you in most cases, now what you not even want. They're fatty foods, they're unhealthy foods. True. And again, forget saying Africa will come out. So in Julie in case, in Mama Bria Kayat 11, I not blame that mommy. That mommy get for go work. If that mommy not work, it not go able for put shelter over Julie it. And maybe not of Julie one grade. And I tell you, when we will come out Africa, you know how we day 1 to 10 year, 11 year. Maybe when you come out, you go count up mama, hey mommy, mama, hey mama angry, hey mama. You know what I mean? Psychologically, when they don't reach here, yes, it get good house, it get good bed. It get good house, it get good bed, indeed. But it not getting love from me, mama. And I no one blame the mama on this. I want blame the system on this. Because what you do, that mama they get for go work for provide a shelter over Julie Aid. Or I don't know, maybe Julie get sister the way they come together. And then, my sister, in our born pikin, in a no, say you, now you sabi you pikin. Now you know how you go treat you pikin, where to me go be bad. But now you born am, so you know what's best. But my dear, in this country, where if you not pay 1 month rent, if you lost one paycheck, and they tell you, Boku of with brother and sister them, where they make so jaga jaga, if they lost 1 gram paycheck, they are homeless. 2, Boku. Even some girl for do the 2 job. 2, if they lost 1 paycheck, they fire them. Or they're sick, they're not able for go work. They are homeless. So I just look at like Nana kind situation the Julie Mama be day where it bring a kind of this country. And na a hard situation. Some of in a way kind of this country where in an account to the Joneses. You know what I mean? Because it depends on how you come na this country. When you come, you get a family we don't establish. It's different. But when you come, you meet family we not established yet. The first thing when they go tell you, say go do CNA job. But God and not feel. Because what you do, not feel get the tendency for give you more money. You go just extend. The one that went on work, or obviously they know the repercussion. So man they work done the work na no feel for 30 years, but you go tell say me na PRN. In a staff, but in a PRN, because it gets sense. When it don't become a staff, it dey maintain its staff position, but it know they work like a you. So they know say when you come, you angry. So they ready for you the hours. Then we get way ungrateful people them back home in Africa. Hey, you don't think to say, hey, wait me this salon. If somebody say $100 for you, you go able make gara, you go able for make kanya, you go able for manage them. No. As you don't reach na ya, They feel to say you na the bank. They fail for realize say you second for pay your own bill. Oh yes. So let not go off my topic. I still dey talk on this housemate Sierra Leone. Me, I don't look and say this now a big scam. Yeah. And from this first footing, it's very troubling to me. And the reason why make I say troubling to me, if after so many, and people don't can say this vote where the vote now for Julie, and the vote not reach Julie, and we go. I not watch today because people that they tell me say in today on the Julie is so her persona is so down. She is so cold because you know after all. Let me tell you now, Julie is a human being. Oh, my God, who that go stand for make 1 week everybody they curse you, mama. 3 people them just they curse you, mama, curse you picking them, and Julie not they take her for picking them. And now human being, when you go lead on, yes, they had been there, I don't come inside the house now. In which I think to say we for they do better. It is all about oh yes, my dear sister, that is the fact. That is the sole fact. But now that make I dey tell Julie in management team. And I dey stick on them and I still dey talk am. After I still dey talk am. I dey talk am and I still dey talk am. I say make them do a GoFundMe for Julie. Then one of the manager they can tell me say if they go do a GoFundMe, if Julie get money pass, waiting AYV go give am, then go do. You know some of we people they're so stupid. You know oh my God. I wish they were what they thinking. I saw some people and they think. Everything when they happen now outside, Julie no know nothing. And I remember China Nikki in time. China Nikki had so many sponsors. People day. When we love China Nikki, they vote. What did China Nikki gets? First of all, I want to tell you now. I don't care who that believe, who that not believe. Only this first vote. Julie alone don't pull $25,000 by this first vote. Where they don't kill his spirit man. True. This first vote. Julie alone don't pull 25,000. They're not telling about what they do. For some of it now, me people they not telling ya this blew up. Money dede. Money dede ya. Money dede. Now that make me safe na ya when they don't how they call me monetize me na ya. At Naim, they don't monetize me. And I can donate to me na ya now. Yes, and me not able for share because Facebook block me. But when Facebook open me, I able for share. Yes. So money day. Why you think to say AYV go say they for go TikTok? And when they go TikTok, not to under Julie in personal page. All the money where they make, now AYV they get them. So me, I came up with the conclusion. I call him manager them. I call him manager, tell them say, right now, not tell when I get for be proactive. Because in I know say me na one of Julie fans. Me na in big fans. I don't know say AYV the one bring politics inside this thing. Because inside the house, among one of the rules, nobody know for talk tribe. Auntie talk tribe in tribe the next one day, the next day, now get all the votes. Then 1 hour after, 1 hour after, they share the votes. They say go TikTok. The one way don't get nothing, now lead. Come on now. But anyway, if you love Julie, you want support Julie, now for buy in t-shirts. That one day, not all you vote oh. Because I don't talk to my sister Masiri. I say, not only when they say I love Julie Tombo, I love Julie Tombo, I love Julie Tombo. No, we're not going for help her with that. Because we see what happened to China Nikki. He win Agbara. We see what happened to Majo. He win Agbara. We see what happened to Sarah. He win Agbara. But this one, with his story, inna when na me fans, inna when believe in me, inna when no say I dey support Julie Tombo, inna when like Julie Tombo, Masire, my sister, me timini blogger, he get Julie in t-shirts where he dey sell. If you like Julie, me no say the one wey na dey give Navo. I not say the one that the Navo. I say if you like Julie Tombo, if you really want support Julie Tombo, Masire get in t-shirt. Masire get in. They go do open a GoFundMe. That one they not up an Navo, but if na Julie you like. La telling na me people them. We all na mortal man. How you go feel inside 1 week? 3 mortal man they cost you pikin bastard pikin. You born 3 pikin for 6 that there you go feel. Ebo. If you love Julie, you want support Julie. Now for make you go to now GoFundMe where Masiri they set. Because I telling her true, Julie gets in mama. We all see Julie in picking them. They picking them, they go school in America. Government give them free laptop. Government give them free internet. Then they watch all things. Yes. I not say you want vote for Amu. But if you really like Julie, if you look Julie face this week, I not see her yet. Now people they talk what they read. They say her spirit is so down. I beg you, if you're not me fan, if you are tombolistic, when go to let we support Julie for buying t-shirts. This particular t-shirt where we they buy for Julie, where na Masire they sell this particular t-shirt. That one day, that money they not for votes. Not telling her one time, not for vote for Julie. That t-shirt they wearing and they buy na Masire and not for vote for Julie. That t-shirt they wearing and they buy na Masire and that one day na money what they keep for Julie. Where come out na big sister, let go for therapy. He ain't picking with him mama. Hey, dey strong tey time go reach wey you no go be strong anymore. And we all know say Julie e dey tell you outright in pikin dey die for them. What about them begin provoke am this week to the point that you no able contain himself? He use him hand. They vote her out of the house. Wetin he go get? So if you love Julie, na for buy in t-shirt for Masire. And I dey convince Masire for let open a GoFundMe day. If they're not open, me go open am. Because wetin do GoFundMe na public. Because we already don't begin see the advantage. We don't begin see say Navo don't begin play Gakalabu. Tribalism don't begin carry side. Auntie talk Mende the next day, na your vote na high. Auntie talk Mende oh. The next day, he vote it don't reach up. So if you love Julie, if you really, really love Julie, you want for support Julie, Masire get in t-shirts. And I want to make a categorically clear here. Say that t-shirt today, when Masire they sell as from today, not for votes. Not for votes. Now when Julie come out of the house, he get for go take care of a mental status. She has to. They don't ever get Julie in type in her house day. The bully, it too much. The hatred is phenomenal. And Navo want use Julie as in cash cow. That's exactly it. Navo only want for use Julie as in cash cow. And through Julie na in cash cow. Because if Julie not there in the house, then the house not get no story. But again, in Allah we not forget Julie in mental status. So, if you love Julie, you really want to support Julie, you can buy t-shirts. Masire get them. And if Masire they not open a GoFundMe for Julie, from now to this week, me they open a GoFundMe for Julie in mental status. 25,000. What if she does not win the ultimate prize? What if she does not win the ultimate prize? What if she's voted out? Who do you want support? Na Navo or na Julie? That my only question. Do you want to support Navo or do you want to support Julie? In a share, in a asking yourself the question. So if you want for support Julie, you get for go to Masire and buy Julie in t-shirts. If you want for support Julie, you get for go to Masire and go na Julie in GoFundMe. This not of the GoFundMe for voting. This now the GoFundMe for Julie in welfare. The voting one are for Navo. This GoFundMe where we they make that for Julie in welfare. Now for take care of Julie and 6 picking them. Not all the one for Navo. If you like Julie, now for go na Masire in page and buy Julie in t-shirts. And the differentiating so, in a Baku call me. In a Baku tell me say in a vote for Julie, in a vote go to Alice. And this not until today starts. Before they not go to the house yet, na been triple A. This one now na Alice. But if you love Julie as a person, you want to support Julie as a person, Masire, they do a go. If Masire and the team not do a GoFundMe for Julie personally, me I dey do am. And I go telling that the reason we make I need a GoFundMe where they go particularly to Julie. I'm sorry I went for tag. If I went for tag, and for don't tag in cash app number. Because Julie get fans that we get for support them. We want support them personally. Not on Victor Junior Navo, I want making a support. Now Julie, I want making a support. And how we not going for support Julie? Now for buy Julie t-shirt and go na Julie in GoFundMe and support Julie Day. The money go na Julie Anna. The one way that they vote na Junior Navo they get them. And we don't see say Junior Navo don't begin raklabu inside. In a vote they don't go to Julie. So I beg me family. As the tombolistic mama, I don't tell Masire, let it get it to share them. In a contact Masire, that team in the blogger, let in a buy the t-shirt. That money they in order to go to Navo. That t-shirt where you buy them, now Julie the money they go to. And I don't tell him team. You know what's in? I mean, I talk to some of his team today for telling her how we people them. You know, Papa God, we people them, we still dull. We still then a 20th century. One of Julie manager, they tell me today, if we go make a GoFundMe, Julie get money there, they go disqualify him. Waiting they happy outside, Julie don't know. Julie not get no communication of waiting they happy outside. You win that Julie team. Now we get for make we candidates better. And we don't know say that one day they don't begin play politics. Kabaka small Tunde. As my James Day. Navo when I get in game. Isidom, Iyeri tribalism, don't begin play. And I wake up to reality, yeah? For inner me fans them. When love me, when no send me na tombolistic mama. And not telling na give me oh. I say, make ina buy Julie in t-shirts. Now when Julie dey inside the also, let we get a blanket. Patchwork. Everybody and need in a patch, in a half. For when Julie come on at the house, let we show and say we love her. Me no mix by the other housemates there. Now that make them not get nothing. Me why they go inside? Right now not to me game this. In another that. Me na politics are like. Pokuti the way they go out for don't can talk about. Boku, but do ya this thing? I beg, if you love me, you love Julie for true. No give Junior Navo you money. Support Julie by buying t-shirts. Support Julie by going to a GoFundMe and put that money there. When a Julie and it go. That TikTok that Navo and it go. If Julie no win the prize, Julie no get $25,000. In a all not begin see how they not begin conspire against Julie before you don't even go na the house yet. So when you love Julie, you truly love Julie, Basire go open the GoFundMe. Na public record. In a put on the pong when Julie come, he go see him. This particular week, with me, I don't want to show you too, but the way we they say Julie in temperament they don't any provocation can lead to anything. So if you come out of the house now, are you a supporter? So this week, I needed a support. Me no say no vote na Junior na voice ayo. Vote day. But I beg, if you really dey support Julie, let we go put something and GoFundMe. Let go put something and Cash App and let buy t-shirts. Now the only way we support they go directly to them. Other than that, it's just a scam. They just they use them as a cash cow. They just they use them where they sit down and they abuse people pikin. The truth, not the truth.